Idiot that shot 5 people. We cannot take away from the number of guns were removed, number of fights and disputes that were stopped.
Disputes stopped by violence interrupters. TMK is just one of nearly 30 different organizations. Working the streets a month in advance.
How many situations did you find yourself de-escalating this past Labor Day weekend?
I would say we had 60, 70 situations where there were so many situations. Certain days, it was like breaking fights up after fights after fight, and this is prior to the parade.
We definitely need more resources and we need more people. Because certain people that would have been out there, like if we would have been able to pay more people, we would have been able to get a lot more dudes off the street.
Ashe. This is Brother Thomas. This is TMK right here. I'm the founder of TMK. We out here in pink houses. We building community. We got different factions all through the city, from Brooklyn, from Bronx, from Harlem that's out here, and we building community amongst all of us. So we want y'all just to understand that this is what we about. We're about community building. We're about doing this work on real time. Ashe.
Ashe. Ashe. Ashe.
Peace, peace, peace. My name is Mandu Warrior. I'm one of the founders and directors of TMK King. Part of self, we out here in loud ass Beach, New York. We're on Linden Boulevard in front of the pink houses. A lot of us grew up out here. A lot of us is from out here, but we also got some homies, you know, from way up in the Bronx. We popped out here from the Bronx to Brooklyn like they was the Warriors and shit, making it here. A lot of the things that we're doing, we're trying to bring a lot of different gang fractions from different every flag. We're trying to bring everybody together so we can have a better life, a better community. A lot of the things that we're doing is just to better us as a whole, everybody, because there's a lot of us that's going through situations, and a lot of us is being those situations is causing us to come out here in the street and bop on each other for all kind of dumbass reasons, and we need to fix that. And in order to fix that, a lot of us got to come together and sit down at the table and figure this shit out. So for the most part, that's what TMK is here for. We still are making this culture that a lot of us grew up in it. A lot of us don't know nothing else but this culture, right? And a lot of us, it's hard for us to walk away from it because a lot of the pain and blood and shit, shed and tears that we put in for this ish. So it's really difficult for us to walk away from it. Like I'm 57 years old. I was 26 when we started this thing here, right? And I'm still here. So that's saying that I don't want to walk away from it because I've got a lot of broken bones, blood, sweat, and tears in this thing. So because that's the truth of the matter, if we don't want to walk away from it, we need to make it better, right? We need to control the narrative, what our culture is about, because it ain't all about the violence. Other than the violence, we all loving up on each other. That's the reason why we box so hard, because we care about each other. But if all of us can care about each other as one big hood, and when I'm talking about from Brooklyn to the Bronx, I'm talking about every borough in between, all right? If all of us, every hood is good, but everywhere, everybody go in the city, you're gonna be good in every hood you get, because all of us is there welcoming you. When you say you coming to the hood, you're gonna be welcoming to that hood, and we appreciate you doing the same thing for us. When we come to your hood, we want the red carpet to be rolled out as well. So I'm saying that now, if imagine we do that throughout the whole city, that everybody could go every neighborhood, network with each other, and go ahead and get to the bag, because that's what we're trying to do. We're all trying to get to the bag where we can employ our own community. All right, we got talents. Everybody loves the hip-hop culture. Hip-hop culture is our shit. That's what we bopping out here and stood for, right? So if everybody's we can't entertain everybody if we don't get no bread with it. That's what I'm trying to say. So the mere fact is that our story, our lives is no longer entertaining for nobody. We need to control the narrative. And in a way for us to control the narrative, we need to be from same book, same page, one aim, one goal, one destiny. And only way that's gonna happen is all of us sitting at the table together, breaking bread together, using our ideas, being creative. We control the narrative, we control our stories, and we gonna put our stories out there the way we wanted to be put out there. Nobody no longer, if you don't come from the culture, you can't talk about the culture. And the only way we're gonna be able to control that narrative, all of us get together and we say what the culture represents. We say what the culture stands for. And that's us. So all of us need to get together, sit down at the table, and every time we give these events, we welcome them every flag, no matter who you're banging with, come on through. All right, when you come through, we all sit down talking so we all can work this out. Brothers and sisters gonna work it out. That's what we about. And TMK, tailor-made from a king, and TMQ, tailor-made from a queen, coming soon. So we doing that. All right, so pop out when you're ready. All right, we here. Ashe.
Ashe.
All right.
I'm OG Bloody Smurf, and TMK is the first group that I actually saw that had people that were on the same type of timing that I'm on. You know. And what makes TMK different from a lot of groups is the fact that we have these type of individuals that are still a part of what will be considered the problem, but actually trying to fix the problem from the inside.
That's right.
And it's a first. It's never been done before. It's the reason why it's gonna work, because we help destroy the community. Now you're supposed to be giving us a chance to fix the community, because we know how. We've already paid for our mistakes, and we've learned in doing so how to keep them from making the same mistakes that we made, you know? And a lot of times, the only people they can hear are people that were where they are still where they are, or into what they into. And at TMK, we are that group. Wherever we go, we get the same embrace, we get the same treatment, because the individuals inside of our group, we really outside, we really out here. And I'm not just telling you I'm trying to make a difference. I'm right down the block, Boulevard houses, everybody knows. I'm trying to make a difference. I'm literally. So the fact is, TMK is the first group that's gonna make a difference, because we're doing it, bro. And if y'all come out here and help us, help you, we cannot lose, man. We can't lose. No matter the game, no matter the set, like, again, I'm Smurf. Remember me from then, I'm still the same exact person. There's nothing that's changed, whereas for others no, I still want the same thing I wanted then, I want it now. I want it out here for us now. How I wanted it in there, I want it out here now. Why we can't have it, bro?
Yes, sir.
We are the smartest, the toughest, the strongest. We do it all. So why we can't fix our own hood? Why we can't fix our own hood? We have everything. But again, tap in with TMK, bro, because we really are going to change this. And this with y'all help. Ashe,
brothers. My name is KB Savage, you know? I'm the youngest member of the TMK, and more or less, I see TMK as being a blessing in my life, you know? Because these are the same people that brought me up, you know what I'm saying? Taught me how to move and how to structure myself in life. So I seen this, I witnessed this firsthand, you know what I'm saying, on what the influence of being a part of TMK could bring. You know what I'm saying? I got my little brother here with me, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I influenced the whole movement, you know what I'm saying? Like the whole movement, the whole community of people to come apart of this TMK movement and show me what we really about, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I came a part of the blood, you know what I'm saying? I understood what the structure of it was. You know what I'm saying? Brotherly love over by the personal structure. Right. You know what I'm saying?
My name is Bubba Cutchy. I just been doing 23 years. I just came home, I granted clemency. And I gotta say, out of all those organizations that's out there, when I came home, TMK was the organization that snatched me up and put me in the right path. You know? So I don't know what other organizations doing, but get down with TMK. You know? And as far as my young brothers in the street, it's time that we're gonna stop this cycle that keep perpetuating itself, that keep getting most of us lost in these systems. And that what TMK doing. Because we're going to change these streets, we're going to change the narrative, and we're going to change the mindset, and we're going to do exactly what we said. We're going to be kings and queens in this community. That's right. And we're going to progress, and we're going to change the narrative. That's it. Peace. Ashe.
Ashe. Peace. Peace. Ashe.
Ashe.
I go by the name of Future. I'm from East New York. I'm out here. Did 19 years. I caught my case when I was 15. Came home 34. I've been home for like a year, 2 months right now. And actually a year and 3. Some change. I know most of my brothers from incarceration. You know, most of these are all my brothers right here. I came out here by the final suit, by leading by example how I'm supposed to conduct this. You know, first and foremost. You know what I mean? Starting with the family. You know what I mean? Your kids. You know what I mean? The kids is the future. So the whole narrative is like my brothers were saying, the destruction to the problem is one of them is for us. Lead by example. We show them around. On how to actually conduct themselves as, you know, men. You know what I'm saying? So this is the whole objective, and how to be supportive to one another. All games, we're taking all flags. I represent the nation of gods and earth, and I came from the dominant nation. You know what I'm saying? If you know the history, we all. If you know the history, you know.
GOG to DOG.
That's a fact. You know what I mean? So with that out here, I mean, come along. We've been out here. I've been out here. I'm from East New York too. We all basically Brooklyn representatives. If you're trying to stretch it out, Octopus arms. Reach all communities and get them all involved. We want the head honchos to fall in line and get whoever they got under them and just have them, put them in a good situation. We got programs over here. We got construction programs. We got everything going on for you and your family. Let's get it. We over here doing community support. Peace. Ashe.
Ashe.
Rain out here, there's Vivo out here, there's other community-based organizations out here. This is the bros out here. We out here doing the real work on real timing. We actually was once a part of the problem, now we are the solution.
Definitely.
So this is what it's about right now, cleaning our communities up. So again, Ashe.
Ashe.
So what we out here doing today, we actually bringing together all different factions of different organizations and different groups throughout Brooklyn, throughout Queens, throughout Manhattan, throughout the Bronx, right? And what we're doing is, this is actually this is our ceasefire number 2, right, actually, right? This is our number 2 ceasefire, right? And we had did a PSA, we had did a PSA at Grand Army Plaza. And what we did was we pulled together again all the communities and stuff. We had everybody come out from different communities as well at that time. So this is a follow-up, because what we're doing is the same way, right? When we're doing the wrong thing, right, we reiterate that over and over and over again. We perpetuate it, right? We perpetuate it, we keep going, we keep hearing it, right? So this is about pushing the right thing and doing it over and over and over and over again to change the mindset. Because in order to actually really change the mindset, you have to put in practice what we're speaking. And what we're speaking, and by just the group and the crowd that's in here, everybody that's in here, right? We're showing that the brothers and sisters came because they want something different in their life. They want to change that mindset. We want to help change that mindset. So I would also like to show y'all something. I want to bring Brother Sledge to the mic too. And I want him to actually show something that we got going on and stuff right now.
Peace and blessings, everybody. What Brother Thomas forgot to mention was that, hello everybody, my name is Aaron Jones and I am the co-founder of the Community Changing Fund Incorporated. Not only am I partnering with Tmk Incorporated, but we also serve on a Community Peace Advisory Board in Brownsville and East New York. So I also want to notice that, like, we in the community center, and I ain't gonna hold you, that's official, because our youngins really don't got nowhere to go, and it's just a whole lot of chaos outside. You know what I'm saying? Can't even play in the park. We got mothers and all that. So we wanted to just show y'all what we've been working on, trying to get this. You know how we have young ladies, don't move yet. mean, children that play. This gonna be in all y'all parks. Hold it up, all the way up, China. Hold that up. And that was created by us. That was created by us. Let them get that. Get it around on this side. So this was created by us. We also partnered with the Mayor's Office of Criminal Justice, so that's major. I want to give a shout out to Samantha Kleinfield, Deanna Logan, because they be holding us down. Those executive directors, they don't play no games. And they also fund us so we can keep doing stuff like this. But when I brought China in, well, listen, I don't even got it. He's self-explanatory. Shout out to all the bros in the green. I ain't gonna waste y'all time, but young boy and young girls, this for y'all, you feel me? So enjoy it. And them surveys, hold on, and them surveys that we made, like not no white man in the office, not no nothing. I come from the same as y'all, like what, wow, whatever. But at the end of the day, like we wasting each other, we wasting. So we just, those surveys is just to make your hood better. So come take a picture with me too, because come take a picture with me. Come on, take a picture with me, please. Cause come take a picture. Come on, y'all. Let's go right now, girl. As I said, let's go take this picture right now. Come on, y'all eating up. Let's go. Let's go. Take the pic. Take this pic with us. Cause guess what? Guess what? We over here, make them come nuts. Come here. You know what? Come take this picture. It's alright. Come on, bro. Not for nothing. You go. Guess what? You go. Let me tell y'all a real deal story. Y'all want to take a picture with us, but when that white man say stand like this, and turn to the left, and turn to the right, you don't got no choice. So come take a picture, bro. That's it. Let's go. Let's go. Respectfully.
Guns are down in the 7.5, so gun shootings are down in the 7.5, so that's something we should celebrate. Give that a round of applause. For those who don't know, my name is Councilman Chris Banks. I represent East New York, Brownsville, Canarsie, East Flatbush, a little bit of Remsen Village, and I was supposed to be a little earlier, but we had a major East New York concert series. It was the first time in history in East New York where we had a 3-day concert series. It started yesterday. We had house music. Today we had reggae, soca. We had R&B, hip hop, and tomorrow we're having gospel and jazz. So anyone want to come out tomorrow, please, from 1 to 6. We blocking off the entire Van Sicklen Avenue. We got stage. We had a lot of artists come out. We recognized a lot of artists that came out today, but it was amazing. And the good thing about here in East New York is that we can have things simultaneously going on with one goal, one cause. And they always say black folks can't do things peacefully and do it together. So it's good to see folks coming together, but we gotta give a round of applause to TMK. TMK is doing an amazing job here in East New York. And I have to say, good to see Mr. Murray, who's the Cornerstone Director at Penn Workman Houses, and the host of, I think Heidi's here. Heidi, how many caps you wear? society for about 20 years, maybe? A little longer than that. We've been going back for years, fighting for East New York, representing East New York. But TMK is doing amazing work again in the district. And one thing I always say, when I became a city council person, and I knew the powers of what the city council can bring to the community and how we can transform the community, I made sure that we were going to build up organizations that weren't getting the support before. We were going to spread millions and millions of dollars that come through the city council, that come through my hands, that I have jurisdiction over, and we were going to spread that wealth throughout the entire community, the 42nd Council District. And that's what we did. Get that around the board. That's what we did. And you see, when you sow a seed, you reap a harvest. And this is why we're sowing the seed now. If we don't sow the seed now, we won't have anything to eat later. And we are making sure that we're sowing the seed. We're sowing the seed in TMK and other organizations who want to help transform the 42nd Councilmanic District, particularly East New York. East New York has historically been left behind, and we want to make sure, guys, that we shine a light. You know how they say shine a light? Shine a light on it. We are going to do that for the 42nd Council District. We're going to do that for East New York. We're going to shine a light. And how do we do it? It's not a, well, we say this in the Caribbean, it's not a I thing, it's a we thing. Right? I just want to let y'all know too, I'm not only from East New York, but my parents are from Trinidad and Tobago. So I have a little Trini in me, and I got a born and raised here, and you know how the Brooklyn thing is. We all mix up. It's like a hallelujah, you know? But anyway, more importantly, guys, we want to make sure, guys, that we're supporting organizations here in the East New York community, and we're sowing seed. And I was happy when I met Thomas right on Van Tickle. I think it was Future that introduced me to Thomas. Thomas came to me, had a plan. And you gotta respect folks that have a plan, and they have an aim, and they have a mission. You don't beat people down, you support folks, you build them up, and that's what we extended. And Thomas, this is a marriage, it's gonna last forever, brother. We're gonna make sure that TMK is bigger, is going to do great things here in the East New York community. This is ground zero over here by Cypress Hills, Pink Houses, Linden Plaza, all of the side blocks. This is the cash base that I want you to focus on and do what's necessary to help transform this side of East New York. Every part of my district needs help and needs support, so we just got to do it in order. So I'm looking forward again, guys, to keep bringing back the dollars back to the 42nd Council District. We was able to bring close to $12.8 million to about 19 schools in the district. I'll just name 2 projects that we're going to be that we're funding. Gershwin, IS 166. A lot of you know East New York. Gershwin is like the core high school, it's like the core middle junior high school here in East New York. Brand new auditorium, a brand new auditorium that we built state of the art. If you know 306, brand new auditorium. We have a host of projects that are going on in the 19 schools, those are 2 of the 19 schools, from hydroponic labs, brand new computer lab, a major investment of $12 million, and we've also invested close to, I think a little bit over $2.8 million I gave to about 160 organizations who are spread throughout East New York who are doing amazing work. And this is something that hasn't been done in the history of 42nd Council District. We also was able to save the Boulevard daycare. We saved the Boulevard daycare. Some of y'all was at the rally, and we were able to save the Boulevard daycare. It was a back and forth with the mayor's office for quite a couple of months, but we wanted to make sure that the Boulevard daycare that was around for 70 years maintained. So we were able to do that, and we were also able to give them some discretionary monies, and we were also able to save the Boulevard Senior Center. They were left with no money at all. Now that the center is going through a major renovation, and we were able to provide $190,000 just to kind of keep the programs going. The bare minimum, I think they need more money than that. We're going to work that out over the next couple. But this is what we bring, what I'm able to do through the city council. And I wouldn't be able to be here if it wasn't for folks who came out and they said, listen, Chris, it's time for a change here in the 42nd Councilmanic District. We have what we have for 20-some years, but we need to go in a new direction. and it's about building new life, building new energy. And that's what this journey has been about. I'm bred and born in East New York. I eat, walk, sleep, East New York. I probably know everything, every corner, every nook and cranny in East New York. And we were with Blase today, and he said when the East is in the house, there we go. So he said, Chris, you got